Mercy just got a massive nerf, and on paper it looks pretty bad. But in practice, not all of the changes impact her play in ways that you might expect. So this is your guide to the Mercy changes. What matters and what doesn't. First, we'll look at the passive regeneration change. Her regeneration passive was removed and replaced with the sympathetic recovery passive, which means that she heals herself for 25% of healing done. She does still have the support passive that heals slowly over time, but this is a massive nerf to her self-healing. On paper, this could be a decent change, but in practice, when you're taking damage, your team is less likely to be taking damage because the enemy is shooting at you. This also means that when in Valk, her constant self-healing has been removed. This makes sense, honestly. Mercy was borderline unkillable in Valk, making it boring Mercy gameplay and adding frustration for anyone playing against a Mercy. Now, in theory, you could get way more self-healing from the 25% sympathetic recovery, but in practice, teammates don't take the amount of damage that you would need them to be able to get that kind of self-healing. In addition, if you are used to her old constant Valk regeneration, this change can really mess you up. Using Valk to heal yourself no longer works, and I've died quite a few times trying to do this. So, in all, it's a significant but not horrible nerf to her self-healing. Now we have the changes to her healing. Her healing per second has been nerfed from 55 to 45, but has been raised by 50% for people missing 50 HP or more, making the healing per second 67.5 on people with less than half HP. Now, the developer notes show that this is about the same healing per second when healing someone from 1 HP. But, of course, almost none of your healing is done when the target is 1 HP. So, in practice, it's a nerf to her healing, especially on tanks, although the nerf is not significant. There are some situations where having this is more beneficial, such as during a Genji blade, but there are some situations where it's definitely a nerf, such as when you are trying to heal someone who's been stuck by a McCree. Sticky? Finally, we have the changes to Guardian Angel. Canceling Guardian Angel with Jump now moves 20% slower. This is a nerf to her mobility, obviously, but I didn't really notice it. You still move very quickly with Jump Cancel. Then, the big one, in my opinion. Guardian Angel cooldown increased from 1.5 to 2.5 seconds, so almost twice as long. This is a huge nerf to her mobility, of course, but the worst part is this is breaking her flow. Guardian Angel cooldown has never been changed before, so if you have a billion hours on her like I do, this hurts so much, because the cooldown is baked into my head. It hurts to have to wait the extra second to fly again. In all, this is a pretty massive nerf for Mercy, but she's not unplayable. She is still very viable, and even a necessary pick when running a good... She is still viable, and even a necessary pick when running a good pocket target, such as a Pharah or an Ashe or a Sojourner. So, in all, those are my thoughts on the Mercy changes. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a like or subscribe. Give me a comment. I'm trying to get my monetization back, and it takes a lot of watch hours to do that, 4,000 watch hours in a year, which doesn't sound like all that much, but it's a lot. And I'd really appreciate it if you could like and share and stuff if you think I'm worthy. That's all. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.